So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first-day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn.
And there they are. Please welcome our players,
The
everyone.
pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
And
So
this
what is he
now
most of all?
today's lineup.
Well, from the list previously mentioned,
Number 1,
winner.
Settle for that.
Number 13.
They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
There's the whistle. Fiddles it through.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Cleared away. There's the shot! Maldini can get it clear. Pull it. Chance here to counter. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bale. And here's Hullet. Now it's Messi. Messi touches it back. And it's Bale! Goal! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Number 11. Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Roberto Carlos. Cannavaro. And it's Guardiola. And here's Batistuta. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Looking for the run. Adams tries to clear. And that has left him in a heap. And now they can spring out of defence. Quarter of an hour played. Interesting ball. Bale. Serginho. Now it's Batistuta. Beckham in acres of space out wide. Beckham. He's got tall.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Batistuta. Batistuta!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nedved producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Bale. Gullit. That's a decent clearance. Thuram.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Gullit. And Gullit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Serginho. He's shifting through the gears here. Roberto Carlos. And Serginho. Adams. Now Costa Curta. Guardiola. And it's Cruyff. Beckham.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gullit.
Botafogo truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
That's been cut out, well played. Serginho. Batistuta. Thuram. Rodri. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. That is a great pick out. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Bale. Here's Rodri. Bale. Driving through the middle. There's a beautiful and that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
There's the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Maldini. Rijkaard. Out to the right. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. Serginho. And it's Cruyff. Nedved. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Cruyff. Beckenbauer. And it's Roberto Carlos. That has not gone well. Messi. Oh, they can break here. He's in plenty of space here. Bale. And here's Messi. And it's Bale. Well, that looks... Tries a shot! And that's a superb piece of defending. He gets big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, it did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Botafogo still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Some resolute defending there. Gullit, but couldn't quite sort it out. Almost an... So, Jim, what are you thinking?
May well be happy just to level this. Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, in extra time.
Messi. That's good play. Cruyff. And it's Batistuta. Foot in. And the referee's awarded a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rijkaard. To Thuram. And here's Bale. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckenbauer. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nedved. Played out to the right. Messi. And he's being shifted off it. Guardiola. And it's played forward. Lobbed in behind. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Botafogo can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Messi, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Costa Curta. Gullit. Messi. Bale, given the lift of his goal. And it's Nedved. And it's Bale. Good ball over the top. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Batistuta. Rodri. Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Stood up well to him there.
For them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, this looks sharp. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
So that's it. It is all over. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Train departure times from all local major stations.